What's up? How's it going?
Oh, it's going great. Great to be back. Back on the interwebs.
Back to the shack. No, I'm actually in a shack right now.
I was gonna
It's an,
ask.
it's an Oppenheimer, right? Isn't that what that movie's about? It's like in a location called Oppenheimer. Is that
Oppenheimer.
what that is?
Oppenheimer, is that like the
Open
Midwest version? Oh, oh, excuse me there.
Oppenheimer,
Oh
Barbini.
gosh.
Oh no, that's the other movie.
Mhm.
I'm all confused right now. It's fine.
It happens.
It's okay. But we're gonna talk about something even better than those. We might talk about those in the future. Don't get me wrong. But we're actually going to be talking about the world famous Grimace on a sequel nobody asked for.
Oh,
Or
I'm
wait,
excited.
should I maybe do something different, like on a sequel nobody asked for?
A sequel nobody asked for.
I guess,
Great.
pretty. How do you feel about Grimace? What do you know about Grimace?
Grimace.
Besides
Grimace.
everything.
If he can't see me, I can't see him.
That is.
That I don't know why, but that's been ingrained in my head since I first saw it on the good old VHS of Grimace Island.
Have you seen the clip we posted of that?
Yes, I have. I see
Very
all of our
unfortunate, isn't
content.
it? Oh God.
Oh yeah,
I'm
oh yeah.
very sorry.
I love all the ones where Grimace just gets sucked.
Yeah.
If you know, you know. And it's not as bad as it sounds. It sounds much worse than it is. It's actually pretty great content. Check it out. Go to our link tree. It's got all of our links in there for our great
Yep.
Grimace content. It's the Grimace
Linktree is
Renaissance right
going
now.
to be everywhere. It's in all our bios on all our platforms, where you can find us on all of our platforms in our link tree. We'll make sure to drop a comment or something so you can get it as well. I say we celebrate dear old Grimace in the best way that I know how. By doing trivia. By making this into a game, by making it competitive, by doing our best to not really do our best at anything. Are you ready for the challenge?
Speak for yourself. I feel like I got a pretty good track record of McDonald's trivia for some reason. If you go back, I don't know,
2 years.
2 years ago now.
2 years ago, we posted a McDonald's trivia
Wow.
with the wacky adventures of Ronald McDonald. I've eaten McNuggets on stream. We are practically sponsored by McDonald's at this point.
Asterisks around practically, please.
Practically.
Just legally, that is not true.
But practically.
But maybe one day, we can be sponsored by the almighty McDonald's.
Until then, you know what? Actually, let's start things off with a little fun thing I like to call, let's just watch a really old Grimace commercial.
Great.
See, let's get this. Are you scared or are you enticed?
I mean, my emotions when Grimace is brought up in any way, shape, or form is kind of all of the above. You never know which direction it's going to take. Is it really exciting, scary, tantalizing in some way? I just don't know. Don't know what to expect.
Definitely tantalizing. You just gotta let me know. Is it full screen?
In the box that it shows up on our stream, yes,
Beautiful.
It is the full box.
The full box.
And
it's in that old ratio, that 16 by whatever, 4 or whatever. I don't know offhand. But here we are. Let's go ahead and watch this. It's only 30 seconds long. I don't know.
Ronald McDonald and friends in the Hamburglar Touch.
Rabble cheeseburgers.
That Hamburglar wishes everything he touches would turn to McDonald's cheeseburgers.
Cheeseburgers. Touch. Cheeseburger. Touch. Rabble McCheeseburger.
Don't touch Grimace.
Ah, boy. Touch my face. Rather.
It's a good time for the great taste.
You haven't touched your cheeseburger.
My goodness.
It's that nightmare fuel that we bought.
Oh my goodness. Get this ad out of here.
That was disturbing.
That
in more ways.
Hamburger touch. That was the voices hit me in the feels. The
Some
voices.
of them are the voices from
the same?
not all of them. Not all of them, but a couple of them were definitely Hamburglar.
Yeah,
The same with the
Ronald
Wacky
sounded
Adventures.
similar. I don't know if it sounded exact, but there was a little bit of it that did sound similar to me. But I could be wrong. But Hamburglar definitely had that specific twang
Pretty
of the
spot on.
Hamburglar. But I love the "Don't touch Grimace."
That has to tell them don't turn your friends into food.
Yeah, well, that just might
And,
enter my daily vocabulary of just like someone's doing something they shouldn't. I'll be like, "Hey, don't touch Grimace," and it's gonna catch on.
You say that,
I
but
think.
all we want to do is touch Grimace here.
And that's why it needs to be said. Everyone out there, don't touch Grimace.
Don't touch Grimace.
Is that a
on
Mickey
that
Mouse
note,
laugh in Grimace voice?
that or Goofy probably.
Oh,
No, Grimace always says "doe" before, kind of like Homer.
Homer?
Simpson. Boo. It's more of a duh than a doe,
like
but
elongated, yeah.
And with that, we're going to start our trivia. There are 3 questions. You have the capacity to get 4 points total, though. So,
That's fancy.
yeah, you're either going to get all of them right or fail, probably.
All right, that's
The first one is not multiple choice.
okay.
Yep. So, this one's probably the hardest one because it's not multiple choice. Let's go for it, though.
Yeah.
What is Grimace supposed to be?
He's definitely not barbecue sauce, which is what I wanted him to be when I was a child.
Barbecue sauce?
No, he's not barbecue sauce, but that was
Okay.
like the closest to purple I could get was a red packet of barbecue sauce.
I
As a
will
small
tell
child.
you that there are 2 answers because no one actually knows, but they have made official statements at the same time. They've just been counter pointing each other. It's weird. I don't know. They
Gotcha.
kind of contest each other.
I do see that we got a comment.
So
for
what
a
is going to
guess.
be your final answer for what Grimace is? Is it barbecue sauce?
No. I know the official answer from McDonald's. So it is a taste bud that has been released
Taste
on
bud?
McDonald's social media. Yes, Grimace is a taste bud, not a
Do
moldy
you
nugget.
keep up on I don't know, McDonald's socials? Is that what
No,
you're
I
saying?
don't know why, but I feel like with the Grimace shake being a thing, I feel like it's just been everywhere in social media.
Oh,
where
for
I'll be
sure.
watching like some sports clip and it'll be like, "Yeah, Grimace, did you know he's a taste bud?" And I'm like, "Yeah, of course, I knew that from when I was a kid." But okay,
Okay, so one of the answers was taste bud. You are correct.
nice. What is the other one? I did not know there was a second.
The embodiment of a milkshake.
The embodiment
Yeah.
of a milkshake.
Yeah.
What does that even mean?
I think it means like the thought of a milkshake, like coming to
When I
life and
think
being
of
an
a
organ.
milkshake,
Yeah.
I definitely think of a bottom-heavy, somewhat triangular, purple fuzzy guy.
It's not my
Like-
fault. I didn't make it up.
Where did you get embodiment of a milkshake?
I don't know.
The internet.
The internet.
I like it.
Exactly.
All right.
Exactly. On that note, let's just watch a quick little
Now I'm going to not be able to see anything other than just the worst milkshake.
yeah.
That brings no boys to any yard.
Hi, Grimace. Where you going?
You might see some familiar clips
Well,
from
while
this
you're
one.
soaking up a little sun, we'll soak up some McDonald's Frosty Thick Shakes.
To the beach.
Son from the Heat Miser over there.
Yeah. This might look a little familiar to you.
The Grimace. I think
Yeah,
it's
they call
important
him
to
the
know.
Grimace.
Why, he's all dried out.
His
Oh, my
eyes.
gosh.
Quick, let's get him to McDonald's. McDonald's Frosty Thick Shakes.
Looking
will
real
refresh
old
him.
googly.
Is that Danny Tanner as Ronald McDonald?
It might be. It might be Bob Saget.
Looks like a beached whale.
How about another chocolate strawberry vanilla shake?
Well, I certainly hope you learned something from this, Grimace.
Oh, I certainly have.
Oh,
That's right.
we
I'll
have
sunbathe closer to McDonald's and
Oh my
McDonald's.
Frosty Thick Shakes.
Do you, so was this was after Wendy's had a Frosty, I'm assuming. Because I don't know,
Frosty? Oh, I have no idea.
but every time I hear
Absolutely.
Frosty Thick Shake, I just think of, oh, I want to go to Wendy's and get a Frosty. So I don't know. I want to know how successful this marketing campaign was. Because
I
I
used
just want
the
Wendy's.
heck. I used the heck out of that freaking thing. 'Cause I used the heck out of that freaking thing. 'Cause I used the heck out of that freaking thing. 'Cause I used the heck out of that freaking thing. 'Cause I used the heck out of that freaking thing. 'Cause I used the heck out of that freaking thing. 'Cause I used the heck out of that freaking thing. 'Cause I used the heck out of that freaking thing. 'Cause I used the heck out of that freaking thing. 'Cause I used the heck out of that freaking thing. 'Cause I used the heck out of that freaking thing. 'Cause I used the heck out of that freaking thing. 'Cause I used the heck out of that freaking thing. 'Cause I used the heck out of that freaking thing. 'Cause I used the heck out of that freaking thing. 'Cause I used the heck out of that freaking thing. 'Cause I used the heck out of that freaking thing. 'Cause I used the heck out of that freaking thing. 'Cause I used the heck out of that freaking thing. Oh,
Yeah.
somebody
Yeah, that's
thought it
what-
was a moldy nugget.
That's what I saw before, and I was like, well, I think that's a fantastic guess because
Fantastic.
although I don't
Out of
know
this world.
what mold turns purple, but
The best kind.
the best kind of McDonald's mold,
Most healthy kind. Purple's a great color. Purple cauliflower.
delicious.
Very nutritious. Don't know
Mhm.
exactly what vitamins are in there, but hey,
At least
go
2.
for it. At least 2 vitamins. I guess so.
I would hope.
Most things
I would
have
hope.
a vitamin or 2 in them. Let's go to the next question.
All right.
What was Grimace's name when he first appeared? He was known as something other than just Grimace.
So
This is multiple choice.
okay.
Okay, you ready for this?
All right. Yeah.
Does anything, if you could guess right off the top of your head, I'll give it
I
to you.
mean, if I make a guess though, do I not get to hear the multiple choice? Like if I'm
No, you
wrong?
can still hear it. It's
Okay.
just like for fun.
So if it's just the Grimace, I mean, I think that would be fantastic. That's the only thing I can think of. So I'm just going to go with the Grimace because.
Well, you're wrong.
Okay, darn.
You're wrong,
That was
but
my
that's
only
great.
hope.
First appearance, he was known as A, either Hairy Grimace, B, Evil Grimace, C, Greedy Grimace, D, Scary Grimace.
See, I don't know if this was just a weird dream that I had,
Okay.
but I feel like Grimace was evil.
Why?
I don't know. I just have this nagging thing in the back of my head.
You
That
think
was like he
Grimace
started-
was like,
It was like a
Ooh.
Green Ranger situation where he was
Oh.
evil, and then they're like, "No, Grimace, drink our milkshakes," and he turned good.
are you
So-
saying he's the Winter Soldier of the McDonald's universe?
I mean, he is the embodiment of a milkshake, which is pretty cold. Winter's cold.
Oh my. Okay.
I think the logic is pretty sound.
There's no logic, but is that your final answer?
I think Evil Grimace is going to be my final answer for no other reason than what I've already stated.
Okay. And B, Evil Grimace is correct.
No way.
Yeah. Do you believe me? I guess that's the best part.
Yes.
Do you believe me?
That I was right. I mean, if you're lying to me, I will just feel so wronged because I have no information. Oh my God, what is this? Movie director with
One day, Ronald and his
Come
friends
on,
spotted
Bruno.
Evil Grimace running off with loads of shakes and Shiesty! Thinking quickly, Ronald disguised himself as a big Hollywood movie director. I'm really Shiesty! Took a shortcut and headed off to Grimace at Filet-O-Fish Lake. Wait!
Filet-O-Fish Lake.
What a face with beautiful eyes. I'm gonna make you a star.
The Evil Grimace was very flattered.
Would you mind stepping back a bit?
Oh, yeah.
Little further.
Asked Ronald.
Just a little bit further.
Lash!
You were
Man.
sensational.
Shouted Ronald.
And so are these McDonald's shakes and Coca-Colas and hamburgers and French fries.
And everything else on our menu.
Oh my goodness. I don't know about anybody else watching this, but this just makes me want McDonald's to do more like this in their commercials. Everyone knows what food McDonald's has. They don't need to do food commercials. They need to do little skits like this, but without
Oh, yeah.
Grimace with 6 limbs. That was pretty
Yeah,
cool.
so that's another thing that's funny because they released the adult toy line a little while ago where they collaborated. I know it sounds weird. The McDonald's adult
goodness.
toy line.
Oh my God. So we're talking about Grimace having multiple limbs, and then you go, yeah, they
Yep.
released the adult toy side of it.
No.
I was like, I missed that
No,
entirely.
basically a way to exploit millennials, and
Oh yeah.
they did
I do
it
remember
with
that.
some company that has a very signature look where they give them
Yep.
multiple limbs and or multiple eyes.
That's very
And I
exciting.
think the Grimace one had multiple eyes, or it definitely had the multiple eyes, but I think it had multiple limbs too, which is kind of like a
I
callback.
don't know. But I was
might
very
be
upset
not correct, but
when I saw those, and it made me not go to McDonald's for quite a while.
if they would have released more than just that collection, I think it would have been cool.
Yeah, if like that was an option, or like every once in a while you get one or something like that.
'Cause
Like,
then I'd be like, that one's dope. But the fact that it's
Yeah.
the only one that
Mhm.
we'll probably ever get, at least I say ever, McDonald's is going to be making stuff forever.
yeah,
We love
But I
you,
mean,
McDonald's.
and it wasn't like, I don't know, like I don't know what that other company is that they did a collaboration with. And so that was the other thing for me is it wasn't something else that was just well known. It was like, oh, they did a collaboration with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, so all the characters had bandanas on their eyes. Like that, I would get, I'd understand that. But okay, that's pretty cool. But I don't know why these things all have like 4 eyes or whatever. I'm not hip enough for this stuff.
I'm not hip enough.
I did not want my Mighty Kids meal.
You know all those beautiful things that they serve at McDonald's every day of the year? The classics.
The food?
Yeah, like the McNuggets, the Big
sure.
Mac,
Yep.
the double quarter pounder, the single quarter pounder, all that stuff. They serve it year round, but they also have seasonal stuff. We're very well versed in it over here on ASNAF. The McRib, does that ring a bell? Go ahead and check out our recent clip from Extra Life.
Last sponsored by Verlo mattresses or something?
Yeah, where the yoga mat bread, which sounds just like its own word now, yoga mat bread, used in the McRib is just insane. So yeah, go ahead, check out that video. Also, check out all of our stuff in the link tree. Yet again, it's on all the bios of all of our networks, channels, all that fun stuff, where you can see us stream all of our Extra Life stuff. We're going to be working with the Children's Miracle Network. They have an option to run streams every year and donate money to children's hospitals. So you should go ahead and check it out. We're going to probably have a stream in November is the for sure one. We might have a few in between to promote for it. But at any point in time, once we have that all set up, you're going to be able to donate. And last year we earned $1,300, a little over that. I think 1,300, like 40 something. I'm not
42, I think. Yeah,
42. That sounds about right.
Not that I was counting on that incredibly great day.
Yeah, that was awesome, guys. Thank you so much, community. Thank you, everyone that donated. Thank you, everyone that helped us with it.
Thank you, my power going out for most of it.
Yeah, Daniel's power went out for most of it, unfortunately. But if you follow us or subscribe, you're going to be the most up-to-date for all this, and you're not going to miss out because we're going to be promoting it, and we'll remind you of when all those events are going to be. If you have any ideas for us to do, painful things or take shots, weird stuff like that. Last year, it was every $5 donated, one of us had to take a shot. Every $50 was everybody had to take a shot. Yep. And there were some really big stretch goals where
can I say what my favorite
certain amount of money Alex had to shave his head. We're planning on doing some crazy stuff.
My favorite was how much cilantro Jesse had to eat.
Jesse had to eat some cilantro.
And I had to take over for him because he ate so much, because we were just blown away with how much support we got from everybody watching, that we were not prepared for the number of shots, the amount of cilantro, like anything. I drank like an entire bottle of wine at one point and then ate an entire bundle of cilantro. I had cilantro on my desk for like 2 weeks because I just kept finding little leaves. It was an insane time, and it was just so cool to be able to raise money for a good cause and have fun with a bunch of friends and just kind of talk about stuff. See, that was a callback to the theme song.
Go ahead, check it out. On that note, let's get back to the game, because there's going to be a lot of Extra Life stuff that we don't need to go over right now.
Ooh, I don't know.
Trust me, we've got some stuff planned. It's even more ridiculous than last year. Some things are going to be cheaper, maybe, and then there's going to be some higher price points for some weird stuff, and we're willing to do it. That's the worst part. So on that note, let's get to the next question.
I'm feeling good.
This is the last one. If you get it right, you will get a 66%. But there's an option for a bonus point.
Okay.
In theory, you could get 100% using your extra credit point. So let's go ahead for it. One of these is the name of Grimace's relative. Which one is it? Bonus point for how they are related.
All right.
A, O'Grimacy. B, Hannah. C, the Grimace Reaper. And D, Grimace Smith. I know.
This is tough.
It is tough.
I mean, you give me options like Hannah and the Grimace Reaper. Yes, I want those both to be real. And I want Hannah to be from Montana because that sounds like a great family tree. This is tough. I want to say the only one that sounded somewhat familiar and not in like, oh, that's a pretty good word pun was the first one. Also, I don't remember what the
let me
last one
look
was.
back
Like,
at it.
Grimace, I believe it was.
So it was A, O, Grimace, B,
Yep.
Hannah, C, the Grimace Reaper,
Yep.
D, Grimace Smith.
Grimace Smith.
Yeah.
Because that reminds me of like a Granny Smith apple. So I could definitely see that, like Grimace in a old lady wig
Oh, God.
somewhere popping up. I want to say Oh Grimace was like one of the chief leaders or something like that on Grimace Island.
You're thinking of King Ding Dong or whatever his name is. It's like
King
Go-Go.
Dingaling.
It's something.
Yeah.
It's just a 2-syllable
No, it's two.
thing.
But I don't know. If it's Hannah, come at me in the comments, I guess, because
Is it a red herring or is it the herring?
Like, I just can't imagine that Grimace has a relative named Hannah that's not like a step cousin or something like that. So I'm gonna go with Oh Grimace. That was the one that felt right.
Okay.
Yeah,
If you're
we'll
going with
let
O
it ride.
Grimace,
Mm-hmm.
you can get a bonus point. If O Grimace is correct, you can
Mhm.
get a bonus point
Okay.
for guessing how they're related.
Okay. Do I have to guess now or after I know if it's right? Shoot. Oh Grimace is his uncle. It might be like a great uncle or something like that, but I'm hoping that you'll give me the good grace.
If that's
Yeah.
the case, I would
Okay.
give it to you in that situation, yes.
If I'm right,
Do you have any other ideas of how he could be related?
No, because now the only thing in my head is like that's where Grimace got the treasure map for Grimace Island. Is
Okay.
like from his great uncle Grimace. Like
Let's
left this
just
treasure
say
map. I don't know.
I was foreshadowing something.
Oh goodness.
Yeah, I was talking about seasonal items, and then kind of we just veered off in another direction. We started
Yep.
talking about the McRib. It's almost
Yep.
like I do this a lot.
Never have I ever heard of that.
Exactly. So let's go ahead and check out
Oof.
McDonald's Shamrock Shakes with
Oh.
Uncle O Grimace.
No way! I was wrong, but so right.
Everything looks green.
Oh, green butterflies.
And
think I've seen
green
this.
footprints.
Uncle O'Grimacy.
Hello, boys. I'm back.
No, I
and I'm
haven't.
painting everything green to match me shamrock shakes.
Shamrock shakes are back. Yummy.
Let's celebrate at McDonald's.
Shamrock shakes, they're a beautiful green. The most beautiful green that we've ever
All right,
seen.
can you pause it?
Shamrock Shakes, they're a beautiful green.
Yeah.
So I know I said Danny Tanner is Ronald McDonald, but now it's the dad from Modern Family.
Okay.
I
They're
don't
just
know.
all switching. They're
Like, well, I don't know.
it's
Just the
just
look on his face.
Ronald the
when
dad.
it happened a little bit ago. I was like, oh, that's Phil from Modern Family.
I'm just
And I could
telling
totally
you.
see him dressed up as Ronald for some reason.
Here we go.
Oh my goodness.
Want me to finish it?
Sure, go for it. I'm just mesmerized right now.
Uncle O'Grimacy.
Oh, that was it.
Oh, there was
That was it.
Okay. Well, I'm
That was
glad that we
literally
get to hear the emphasized Uncle O'Grimacy
Uncle O'Grimacy.
because wow, his eyes looked even like weirder and scarier than Grimace. I think because his fur was like a little bit longer and covering them. That was something else. Also, all-time McDonald's trivia champ over here for none of the right reasons.
Yeah, for none of the right reasons. You are 100% on that one right there. I should have made it a 2-part question in reality, so you would have only gotten a C. But those were the rules, and you did it fair and square. So we're not changing
I
them.
got all 4 right though, so I still would have gotten 100.
Did you get the first one right?
The first question?
Yeah, you did actually, right?
Yeah, I got.
You got literally 100.
I'm legitimately. If someone go back, I know we got a lot of people that watch all of our content, so someone go back and look at the original McDonald's Wacky Adventures Ronald McDonald videos and see if I got 100% on that. Let me know in the comments because I'm pretty sure I got over 100% on that.
You know what? Let me do one better for you, Daniel. We're
Oh,
going to be
gosh.
clipping that episode and re-uploading it so that everyone that didn't watch it live can now watch it live in the future.
That sounds like a great
Weird.
idea. And then in the comments
Almost
of
like
that
we
video,
planned it.
in that video, let me know in the comments if I got 100% in this video. All right?
And we're not going to go too in-depth, but there is a future episode that will be coming out, and just a little like sneak peek preview. I'm not sure if you're aware of this, but there are these things called doppelgangers out in the universe.
Never once have I heard
Never-
of a doppelganger.
Never once?
Doppelganger.
Do you know Okay, what is a doppelganger? I was hoping you would know. So
Oh
that you
yeah,
could
of course.
explain-
So
Yes.
a doppelganger is, I've never heard of it before, but I'm so good at trivia. Let me try to piece something together. A doppelganger, just sounding out the word, sounds like it'd be somebody out in the universe that looks just like another person. No relation that's known or anything like that, but just very, very similar looking person.
And they might not be exact. They might
Yeah.
not be exact, but it's
Could be a
just
couple
so
differences.
uncanny that they look like either related or like a twin.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Did you know that Grimace has a couple people out there that look like him?
Is one his Uncle Grimace?
The Philly Flyers mascot known as Gritty.
No, that is not Grimace. That's one of the Crunchlings.
No, that is
That's a
Something
grown-up
that-
Crunchling that let himself go.
oh my.
And if
God,
you
what
know
are we
what a
looking
Crunchling
at?
is, you are my best friend. And
What
let us
is
know in the
this?
comments because I'd like to hang out with you.
Okay, this is scaring me.
Yeah, no, that's a Crunchling right
Holy-
there.
Holy shit! What is
Mhm.
that? I heard if you punch it, it's called hitting the Gritty. Gritty is how you spell it. Anyways, we're having a doppelganger episode, and the reason for that is something that is quite uncanny. We found out that I have a doppelganger. We will go way more into detail about it in the future. But here we are.
So I don't think. Oh my, that's just you.
The sneak peek? Or is that me?
No, that looks nothing like that. Looks like you. What is that? So that's your second doppelganger.
I don't know. But on that note, guys, go ahead, check out our link tree. We'll talk to you later.